Very interesting read. And I've been saying this for weeks. These readings are all interlinking to each other. Now, generally speaking, just before we jump into it, I do cover the masculine, feminine, the karmic. I did used to do the joint connection, but there were some particular transits that we had previous to 2026 that were very much where we were going through this ascension point, and it had become quite separate. And so it was really important to have those individual readings to actually be able to see where you were on the journey. So I had pushed it into the 3 readings. Now, each one of them, I have directly noticed a correlating energy. And it was one particular video that I recorded that really gave me this big question mark, and it was divine feminines. And I was like, that's really interesting how the divine feminine's coming through. And if you haven't seen it, go through and take a look. And I do think some of that is coming through, and I now know why. So when we do get into the context of this update, you're going to get why this is happening, and I will reference it. For those of you that don't know, I am Yildiz from Yildiz Readings 5D. I'm a psychic medium, clairvoyant, intuitive astrologer, and twin flame coach. If you want to join our membership, you can go to the link directly below. We host the landing page and pre-release content, as well as I am live within Sage Inner Circle Network daily. So if you want that added support, come and jump through. Now, this karmic reading, straight off the bat, as I referenced, was mirroring a bit of divine feminines. And I had to go down the rabbit hole because I was really baffled by some of the context of this plan of action and this frequency. Go and have a look and you'll see. Now, in this, pardon me, I am seeing this person that's taking a tactical approach from last week and the week before. This is chalk and cheese. This is like changed attitude. Now, it's easy for me now to understand the reason why this vibration's changed. The lunation that is happening at the beginning of this month. Let me quickly pull it up. I was like, okay, we're going to look at this. Like, why is this happening? The first thing I noticed was towards the end of the month, we're going in between the 2 lunations, the new moon in Taurus and then the full moon in Sagittarius. That's Jupiter in nature. I couldn't really see anything majorly that was initiating this vibration that I'm about to reference to you. Then I looked at June and I was like, yeah. And then it came to me, Juno. When is Juno going retrograde? Juno is going retrograde around the 6th, I believe, the following month, which is very common at the end of this month. We tend to pick up on the vibration, a bit like a Venus retrograde. Now, I am directly seeing the correlating energy of this individual coming through. So even if they thought something was going one way, bang, it's going another. And, you know, I described this to my physio who's working on my foot. And I said, you know, it's interesting. You, for instance, understand the anatomy, the bone structures, the muscles, the tissues, yet a person who is having a problem is none the wiser, yet that they're feeling something. So as human beings, we're walking through the energy. We might synchronistically realize and notice different things. Like, for instance, we might have noticed we were eating more candy or overindulging with the new moon in Taurus. We might have actually turned over a new leaf and decided that we were going to be more cautious with our money and our values, create new streams of income, look after the way we look in our image. And, you know, we can hit the cookie jar with that because emotions can run high. Here we have this person not trusting how they feel, but they're thinking, okay? They're thinking. Now, many times old habits die hard. We look at the person, and this is an opportunity for this person to decide whether they are going to, and it's hard to move forward in a Venus retrograde. I'm going to be perfectly clear. It's a Juno retrograde, which usually it is where a feminine can have, it's like a Venus retrograde, it's on steroids. Okay, so this person, like the Fool card in Tarot, is looking back to the past, and yes, maybe they jumped in where angels feared to tread. But when we're retrograding back, it can unhash some of those wounds like Chiron. And so the vengefulness can come through. It can show up like a Lilith. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Now, I was like, okay, this person has not given up. This person is forging a plan. Now, sometimes when there's separations, for instance, what you can get is a individual can attract another twin in. So yes, sometimes they can have the signs and synchronicities too. They could be, exhibiting more of the blockages coming up. Other times it can be they misinterpret a connection and tag it even though it's not. That's about the best way I can describe it. So they may think they are this person's soulmate, twin flame, etc., but it's not. But tag it and have that obsessiveness associated to it. So they do believe that there is a connection here. And so they're like, no, I'm supposed to go back to this. There's some old karmic cycle that they're being pulled back into. And I do believe it's because of bloody Juno retrograde. Oh, hell. Now, this is the card where it's like they're going into this thought process of thinking, okay, how can I solve this? How can I resolve it? They want to change it. There's things that in their mind they're not the way they were supposed to be. This is the karmic reckoning. Now, they're forging a tactical plan. This card is be the hunter, not the hunted. And like I said, they're undecided about how they're going to approach this. This is a person who's living in assimilation, not aware of why the energy's there. And so they will fall victim to the frequency over understanding what it is and what it's serving and then, operating inside it. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's raining. Oh, the world's against me. It's raining. Go get a raincoat. Like not being prepared, right? I swear this person's so gung-ho on this. They're like, you know what? I'm going for gold. I'm going for what I want. I'm going to get what I want. I'm going to get you. This can be both vengefulness. It can be a karmic reckoning. It can be to woo this person back and to manipulate them back. They're out for it. They're absolutely out for it. We're going to go into clarifying this, and I can't wait to see how it's going to eventuate as we move into the retrograde. I already have said to the members I may actually host some webinars around this, but they're going to be in various ways. They don't know what they're going into. Angels walking with, no, they don't know where they're going. This person wants what they want. They're looking at this as this is the foundation of their life. This is what they want. They don't quite know what they're going to do, but it is not limited to one way or another. That's the song I'm getting. One way or another, I'm going to get you. But it's like a jingle there. They're singing it, which feels a little bit ominous. They're keeping their cards close to their chest. Oh my gosh, okay, wow. This person's got some stalkerish tendencies. This week, anyway, that's for sure. They're feeling like they're having a lot of confidence with this, but at the same time, it's not addressing personal boundaries. Like they're not taking no for an answer. I feel if somebody has hurt them or upset them, they're out for it. The other thing I'm seeing is there is a circumstance connecting to tribe and family. They could be getting some advice. Somebody could be actually suggesting that they, discontinue this, move away from it. there's a caution around it, but the action is still here. It's like, if I don't get the answer I want from you, I'm going to get it from somebody. I'm going to go into my mind and I am going to directly work a way around this. This person is not giving up. This can be an interesting transition over the next few weeks. If you do want clarity about how this is going to play out and or how this directly is impacting you inside your zodiac sign, inside your twin flame path, keep an eye on these readings as they roll out weekly. Visit the website for a personal booking, or you can jump through and join our Sage in a Circle network that can give you that support through the transition and the webinars set to come. All the sign up and information is there directly below. Otherwise, tell me what you know in this. Have you seen any of this behavior spiking up? Have you had your tingly senses spiked? I'd love to hear how this is playing out. Keep me posted.